up, Facebook family? This is Miss Gia Scott-Heron, Gia the Truth Speaker. I'm on the case. I promised y'all a Donald Trump diss poem, and I got one for you here straight off the presses. I hope you enjoy it. Dear Donald Dump, I have been silent for far too long, and you have been far too loud. Your ignorance will no longer be tolerated. Your hate speech can no longer be allowed. Mr. Dump, sir, you talking a whole lot and ain't saying nothing. When you first said you were running, I hoped you were bluffing. Your mouth alone is a weapon of mass destruction. You may be winning in the polls, sir, but I beg your pardon, because it's not hard to look like a winner standing next to a Canadian or Ben Carson. You must have thought we've forgotten that all you specialize in is declaring bankruptcy and being rotten. After all, it was you and Chris Christie who bankrupted Atlantic City in the 80s and 90s. But one thing you're not going to do on my watch is bring ruination to this country. I'd rather vote Donald Duck for president. You are what's wrong with America, spouting racist rhetoric, infecting the world with your toxic agenda. Like the Ebola virus, you have managed to spread like an epidemic pandemic plague. And at best, your political platform is vague. And much to everyone's dismay, the media continues to hang on to every word that you say, every venomous syllable that drips from your poisonous fangs. Voting for you would be a huge mistake. Someone should have flipped your father a condom or told your mom to go on the pill in 1945. Watching you rise in popularity is like watching the second coming of the Third Reich. With you at the helm, America would sink like the Titanic and only the rich would survive. You said you couldn't lose voters even if you shot someone in the middle of Fifth Avenue. Well, make sure that if you decide to do that, that the gun is pointed at you. You are morally bankrupt and you should be banned from any further speaking engagements. I wish someone would tie your mouth up and lock it in a basement. You are such an attention whore. All you want is to be famous. But your campaign has ground America's reputation down into the pavement. And your debating technique stinks worse than things I flushed down a toilet. You said you graduated first in your class. Please, don't make me laugh. I'd hate to see the man who graduated last. And to say you graduated first in your class is a lie anyway because you have no class in the first place. But you insist that you are highly educated and graduated from an Ivy League. Then how come you sound like you graduated from Trailer Park University? You have absolutely no vocabulary. You don't have the fortitude, integrity, or mental perspicacity to even handle the presidency. Not to mention the fact that you suck at foreign diplomacy. You've managed to alienate just about everybody, including African Americans in general and the NAACP, Latinos, especially those from Mexico, and also the Chinese. Your sexist comments against women, and please let us not forget your suggestion to ban all Muslims. You are a sorry excuse for a human being. The British even discussed a vote to ban you from their country. I thought the worst was behind me when we dodged the bullet in 2012 with Romney. But I was wrong, obviously. But thank you for bringing yourself to my attention because weeding out the weeds and bad seeds in this country was my New Year's resolution. With candidates like you, who needs Al-Qaeda or ISIS? To make you president would be an even worse crisis. You are beyond inadequate for the task at hand. You want to make America great again? Why don't you go fly to Russia and move in with your buddy Putin? Sincerely, Miss Gia, the truthspeaker.com. Thank you. Good night.